Hi, Scorpio. It's your girl Alex, and I'm back. I hope you guys are doing amazing. Let's see what the good you has for Scorpio. All right, let's go. Personal readings are open. If you're interested in ordering a self-care kit, I think I'm going to stitch that video onto the back of your reading, Scorpio. If you're interested in ordering one, I don't have a lot available, and it's first come, first serve. Oh, oh, I'm sitting here gabbing, and look at all the deliciousness that dropped. Oh, don't fall, don't fall. All right. So the King of Wands is being, I'm hearing focused on wrapping something up and starting anew. I do feel like somebody wants to have a conversation with you about this, right? Walking away, leaving behind the past, and starting anew, especially in love or some sort of emotional connection. This could be your brother, your sister, your cousin, just, yeah, somebody. But you know what? I was going to say, right, the devil and the magician just says spell work or manipulation, but not leading with the sun card, right? To me that feels like determination. Yeah, like determination bordering on obsession. Obsession by Calvin Klein, right? Look at the Eight of Cups countering here twice. Oh, and the Strength card. There's a lot of Leo on your table, Scorpio. Leo, Leo, Leo. Okay, where's my third deck? Somebody wants to move forward with you despite any sort of fears or reservations they may have. Queen of Pentacles, King of Cups. King of Wands is up there, so I got two kings and a queen. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Devil. See, I absolutely cannot read that devil as anything negative because of the positive cards, right, that are around him. You see what I mean? That devil is obsession. Yeah, thank you. I got a rogue card that shouldn't be in here. Yeah. Ten of Wands was in this deck. Oh, Knight of Cups. Four of Pentacles and an Eight of Wands. So you got double eights here. And the Ten of Wands, I don't really need that. Yeah. Okay, so I feel like somebody has been thinking about you past 4 days. I feel like somebody is, again, overly determined, bordering obsessive. They're determined to, how do you say, stabilize things between you and them. Someone wants to offer you their heart and soul. I know, right? That's crazy because they're, how they say you sell your soul to the devil. The devil here, again, in these positive positions, just kind of says soul deep. The devil also represents to me, too, attachments, bondage, obsession, right? Fear, just all of those things. But again, with the positive cards around, I just kind of, especially the King of Wands, oh my God. I can't say that. My angels just said this looks like the beginning of a karmic relationship. But you got the Strength card here in the outcome position, so I don't think it's karmic because the strength to walk away, the strength to leave behind what no longer serves you. Some of you did that. You walked away from something that was draining your cups, and I feel like the universe is about to replenish you, right? So whomever, this devil could be Capricorn, could be a Leo, whomever drained you of your love, the universe is now replenishing you, right? We got an overflow here, overflow 8, and justice. Okay, so somebody has resurrected, somebody has turned over a new leaf, especially when it comes to the giving and receiving of love. I do feel like in the past, this person was toxic as fuck. Sorry, I had to say it like that. They were toxic as fuck, but I kind of feel like that's my soulmate card and that's my addiction card, right? Kind of feels like that's weird to say, angels. My angels just said somebody abandoned a previous addiction, right? They could have been addicted to anger. They could have been addicted to sex. They could have been addicted to substance. It's almost like they're converting that addiction over to you. I feel like here, Two of Cups, King of Cups, Page of Wands, someone could pop the question, hey, you want to move in? Hey, you want to come see me? Hey, you want to be my significant other? Hey, you want to marry me? Right? I do feel like, yeah, this is the end of a cycle. This is the end of a karmic cycle. I'm looking here. The karmic cycle ended in May, I'm hearing. April or May. Either May 4th or April 5th. Between April 5th and May 4th. So 4-5 and 5-4. This karmic cycle ended and love returned. Somebody's turning over a new leaf. That's all I could say. The Justice card with the High Priestess and the Knight of Cups. Something is balancing out in love. You could have both walked away from something that was stifling you, whether in life, in love, in communication, financially, whatever have you. You both are walking away. Look at the Ace of Pentacles, the glorious Ace of Pentacles. Somebody was afraid to give their all. Oh, that makes sense. Somebody was holding back. You got the Four of Pentacles right there. Somebody was holding back. Oh, how do I explain that? Okay, so there are times I hate to admit this, but in my past I would like go shopping and I would just get all the things. I was making a bunch of money, so I would just go buy 2, 3, 4 pair of sneakers at one time. Some of those sneakers I've never worn, right? So they're literally in my closet, brand spanking new. Okay. But now, say for instance, I may, have like an activity or an event to go to. So now I'm going to go in my closet. I'm going to pull out those sneakers that have been in there and, just kind of quote unquote collecting dust, which they're not. Right. So this looks like, especially here, Four of Pentacles, Seven of Swords, and the Ace of Pentacles. Somebody was like keeping the good stuff to themselves, right? They were preserving something that was valuable. They were preserving their heart. They were, I know, my angel said, would you just say guarded? My angels are like, would you just say that somebody was just guarded? They were guarding their heart. They were guarding their happiness. And at the end of the day, I do feel like them being guarded had to do with them being fearful or had to do with them being afraid of being hurt, afraid of, um, ew, yeah, afraid of, this is being under control, right? Under a spell, under the spell of love. That makes sense because I got the King of Cups here with the Two of Cups and the Ace of Cups is right here. I feel like this is you, Scorpio. You have fought tooth and nail, up and down, back and forward, left and right, to maintain control of your heart. Something happened between April and May of 2026 where you were like, you know what? I'm going to be bold enough to let it out. I'm going to be bold enough to go in my closet, go in that Nike box, pull out them up tops, and just wear them. Oh, could I say your heart is on your sleeve? I could, right? I have the King of Wands here with the Sun and the Four Swords. For some of you, it feels like you're loving yourself out loud. You're loving someone, family, your job. Angels are saying for some of you, you could have come out the closet, and you're loving yourself better. You're more comfortable in your shoes, right? It just kind of feels like, Scorpio, to me, excuse me, you've overcome some sort of deep, deep, deep fear. The fear of abandonment, the fear of missing out, right? FOMO, the fear of missing out. But I kind of feel like, again, between April and May of 2026, oh, you confronted a lot of your fears. That's what it is. You confronted a lot of your fears, and the universe is now paying you kindly and helping you to balance and restabilize. Yeah, I know. There is this, there are personal readings that I will have with people, and they have like these deep fears, and I help them confront their fears, in the actual reading. And once they confront their fears, they release out of them that knot of negative energy, which was the fear. So by releasing their fears, they're releasing their blocks. Where are you, Ten of Wands? They're releasing their blocks. Okay, I don't see it here. There's Seven of Swords. Like Four of Pentacles under again. Yeah, so I feel like for some of you, and fucking bravo, Scorpio, some of you have overcome your fears, and I'm damn proud of you. I promise you I'm proud of you. Because fear, number one, is man-made, woman-made, non-binary made, right? It's just man-made. Hey, oh my God, I'm afraid of Bigfoot. Now, don't get me started, because as a child, I really was. Like for real, for real. $6 Million Man, y'all remember Lee Majors in the $6 Million Man? Hell no. Let me start talking about something else, because I got a healthy fear of Bigfoot, or I used to. But I feel like for a lot of you, again, definitely it was repressed. I don't have the moon out here, but I feel like it was repressed. I feel like with these eight cups, you've collected a lot of um protection against whatever this was that you were feeling. Angels are saying those guards. Ooh, my angels are saying maybe for some of you, you were the cause of your empty cup, meaning it was the fear that was evaporating the warmth, the love, the overflow of something out of your life, right? In other words, maybe you were afraid to drive. God forbid, you were in an accident and it was really bad, and you were shaken up and you vowed never to drive again. And, you then overcame that. And now look at you, you're driving again. You're one of the safest drivers out there, right? That's exactly what this reading looks like. I feel like for some of you, God bless you, you've let go and you let God, and God showed up in your life. I couldn't follow up a curse after God, but God showed up in your life to help you release a lot of those fears. I love that. And I feel like, again, no cups over there, but you got cup, you got the Lovers, Two of Cups, King of Cups, Ace of Cups, Eight of Cups. And Knight of Cups. I feel like, again, whatever this was that you released, Eight of Wands for me is synchronicities, right? Things are starting to move and shake and bake. You got an ace here, you got an ace here, you got an ace here. You have a lot of new beginnings that are headed your way, Scorpio. And it's because, I know, my angels are showing me like a bottle and a cork. And the bottle is what you were suppressing, and the fear, and holding in and nurturing it and putting it up on a shelf and taking it off the shelf. But I feel like for a lot of you, you pulled that cork and you have allowed it to pour out and rinse out and wash away and cleanse away. And now you have a completely empty bottle that you can now receive love. You can now receive overflow. You can now receive the blessings of the universe. You can now receive, the positive karma from the universe. Angel said for some of you, you kicked that fucking anger. Lord knows, I used to have big issues with anger. For a lot of you, you've overcome your issues with anger, and now people will want to get close to you. People will stay in your life. People are going to want to talk to you. They're going to want to get to know you. They're going to want to be around you, right? For a lot of you, you've overcome that, and now that you've washed away all of that anger or released all of that anger, now the universe can send love. Because what's the opposite of anger? Joy? Anger? Joy? One of them. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and leave it here. If the reading resonates, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I love you. Bye.